I know people probably ask you this all the time.
Yeah.
But I've been really working on my Instagram a lot lately, and
Uh-huh.
I'm even taking a class on it right now. And I just want to know, like, if you could share a couple of tips on
Portrait? Drawing portrait or
about Instagram, like how you're marketing yourself on Instagram.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Have you, like, when I first met you, you were struggling you were trying to get to 100,000, and then I just looked at your Instagram last night, and I think you're at like 192. So that was only like a year and a half maybe ago, or 2 years ago.
Yeah. I think mm, yeah. My first post that really exploded in that sense, yeah, which brought me much further, was when I painted when I did a breakdown of my painting process.
And
And
you
that was
put
the
that on
very first one.
ArtStation first?
Sorry again.
Did you say you put that on ArtStation or you put that on Instagram?
On Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a caricature I did of some colleague, and I did a pretty 3D like rendering,
Hmm.
and yeah, at that time I noticed that people they really enjoy seeing this kind of tutorial.
Hmm.
And then I kept doing it. Then my Instagram began to grow because before that I've been posting maybe for 2 or 3 years and nothing really happened. I've posted many works of mine, also in different styles and also live drawing and studio works. And then I started to post those kind of breakdowns
Hmm.
and grow much faster than before. And then maybe 3 years ago, I drew Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was another stage of rapid growth. I noticed that Marvel characters were really popular.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, I'm myself also a fan, and I did Black Panther. I did several characters from that movie, and then I went on to do all the Marvel characters. And I think an important tip is uh, pick some hot topic. Yeah,
Hmm.
that sounds a little bit cheeky, but yeah, that really helps. You pick a hot topic and you stick to it for a while. Because if you have a series of works on that topic,
Mm.
then you're the chance that somebody else, for example, some kind of website for memes or yeah, for pop culture, the chance that they share your art as a series is much higher.
Oh.
You have to do a series in a consistent theme, and then they will write an article, share art, and that happened to me. I think that was the most important factor for my growth. And then I did some other series, like I enjoyed the film Mission Impossible 6, where I did all the main characters, and that got shared a lot and got tweeted also by the film studio,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, it went around quite a lot. And at that time, I also grew quite a bit. And then also again Marvel characters again,
Yeah.
all the Avenger movies, right? Um, yeah, I did some popular TVs. Yeah, actually, I don't watch TV that much. I don't watch Netflix that much. I just watch the barely minimum
Okay.
that's required for doing art.
Yeah.
I did Stranger Things, several
Yeah.
characters, right?
That was super popular.
Super popular. Yeah, maybe I did a little bit of Game of Thrones. Yeah, not that much. Mhm.
Mm. So far, I think the main points that definitely match up with what I'm learning about Instagram is that you mentioned that you pick a hot topic, you do a series, but the first boost that you got was from giving value. And you said
Yeah.
that you put
Yeah.
the thing out that showed how you did it, you got a big boost. And yeah, I mean, I mean, I was following you anyway, but that really attracted me. Like I go back to those a lot of times when I'm doing paintings and I'm like, oh yeah, that layer, and I like kind of remind myself of like how
Yeah.
you did that. So it's really helpful.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that so many people told me it was very helpful. For me, it was a kind of a routine already.
Mhm.
Yeah, caught me by surprise.
So I wanted to ask you also about what you're doing with hashtags. Now the algorithm has
Oh,
changed.
hashtag. Yeah, algorithm changes all the time.
Yeah.
I noticed that in the last year, my growth was much slower.
Oh,
Actually, I jumped from 10 to 100,000 pretty quickly.
wow.
Maybe in just a couple of months, maybe 3 months. I don't have that in my in memory, but now from 100 to 200,000, it took me much longer.
Hmm. So,
Well, hashtag, I really didn't pay much attention to hashtag. I just tried to use all the relevant hashtag that came up to me. People say that there are strategies in picking hashtag and also the numbers of hashtag. I really didn't pay any attention to that.
mhm.
What did you learn in your course, actually?
I'm still learning it. It's just I'm in the middle of the course now, but they're
Yeah,
just talking about, one of the biggest ones is creating value. Like that's the most
yeah,
important thing.
yeah. You have
Um,
to be a little bit different from what everybody else does, right? You
well,
have,
you have to give, there's a strategy called jab, 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 hook. And what they mean is like you just give, and then you ask. So,
so what kind of stuff do
well, I mean,
give?
for me, I just shared one thing that showed my process on the Mr. Bean drawing that I did. And I'm gonna do that with some other ones too, is like to
That that
show
did
my
well.
process. Sorry?
Uh, was that your best post?
No, but
No?
one of my best posts was a caricature that I did of who's the main bad guy in Endgame?
Thanos?
Thanos. So I did one of Thanos, and like he had this big chin and like little tiny top of his head, and that one was actually just a traditional sketch with art sticks,
Oh,
and
really?
that one was super popular. And I actually ended up even boosting that one because it was so popular. And
Oh,
then
really?
um, another one that got a lot more attention was I'm sure you know Radiohead, yeah, the band.
Yeah, yeah.
So they had this song called No Surprises, and in the video, it's just Tom York singing, and he's got a astronaut helmet on, and water is like slowly filling up, to drown him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I painted that because I was so inspired by the song, and that got right away a lot of attention. So I think that it should be something that you're really passionate about because that somehow comes through in the painting. And chances are, like, if you're really into something and it really moves you emotionally somehow, like, it does that for a lot of people. So, and also I notice, like, when I'm doing those 30-day challenges, um, I if if there's a comedian or like a subject that I don't really like that much, but the painting doesn't turn out as good. But if it's somebody that I like, I'll put more and more energy into it, and the painting becomes a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's important to like really stick with what you really like and what really gets you going.